attend classes through Zoom, but I became a captain through Zoom. I guess we should do a story time. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me and I'm back at you with yet another video. Today's video is actually a story time video, and for all the OG followers, they would know that I had uploaded a video where I actually told you guys that I am a vice captain in my school. A select few of the vice captains get promoted to becoming captains, and I was one of the lucky ones, and I became one of the captains. So I'm the captain of my house. We have 4 houses in our school. I am the house captain of one of these houses. But basically last year when I became a vice captain, it was a whole program that happened in school. In our school, it happens as the Founders Day. But this year, as we are all aware of the coronavirus pandemic, nothing of that sort could happen because large gatherings is a big no-no. So we had a virtual Founders Day and I became a captain through a Zoom call. And this is that story. So without any further ado, let's just get right on to the story of how I became a captain through a Zoom conference. So one fine day, I'm attending online classes as usual, right? I clearly remember it was my maths class that was going on at that time. And my dad, who's in a different station, calls up my mom and he says, oh, I need to go along with my mom to the school to go and collect my school uniform. And my mom was confused because of 2 reasons. One, I already had a school uniform at home. Why do I have to go to collect another one? And 2, why do I need a school uniform anyway? I'm attending online classes, right? So my dad said they weren't very clear about the reasons, but we could always call them up and ask them for more information. So that's what we did. The day we were actually asked to come, we couldn't because of some transport issues. So we had to call them up for permission so that we could come the next day. And when we did, my mom even asked them as to why we were asked to come and collect the uniforms in the first place. And they said they weren't sure about it anyway, but it was something related to a Founders Day. And I was so confused. I was like, how are they going to conduct a virtual Founders Day? That is technically not possible. So anyways, I prepared myself for going to school the next day, which I was kind of scared as well as excited about. The thing was that the car would come at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock the next morning, and I had to wake up early because I still had my online classes as usual, so we had to get this done and come back quickly. So it's 8:50 and it's the night before. I was just discussing with my mom ki kal ka plan kya hoga exactly. So tomorrow basically I'll be going to my school, and this is the actual outside trip that I'll be making in the 5 months that I've been quarantining myself at home. We are all been sitting in quarantine ghar pe, whether it's lockdown or it's not, because we don't want to get infected with the coronavirus. So tomorrow we're gonna go and I'm gonna take you guys along because this is something that is very interesting and nothing like this has happened to me before. I'm guessing nothing like this has happened to you guys before. So it'll be very interesting to document and look at it in the future. So that's what we're gonna do. I'll see you guys in the morning now. So it's the next morning. It's 8:50. We are supposed to leave at 9. Gaadi aa jayegi thodi der mein. So basically I wanted to show you guys my outfit that I am wearing for this thing. So I am wearing this full sleeve sweatshirt, and whenever I go out I tend to wear only fulls and stuff and cover myself completely. So uske baad I have these jeans, I don't know if you guys can see, and they are full length jeans, and I have my hair in a ponytail here, and then I'm wearing my shoes. Basically I'm covered from head to toe, and then obviously I'm gonna wear my mask as well. It's kept in the living room, and of course I'm gonna wear my mask. And yep, so now we're gonna go to school once the car comes.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, dripping light.
Also here, I would like to point out the very impressive measures that were taken by my school, because our school was sanitized every single day because of the obvious reasons. But when me and my mom went to school for collecting my uniform, they took our temperature with the thermal temperature gun thingy, I don't know what that's called, and they also gave us a bunch of sanitizer to sanitize our hands, which I thought was very impressive and very nice of them because it was necessary. So basically, every time one of us goes outside, we have this very strict set of guidelines that we follow. So basically, first of all, is the most obvious: wash our hands and like face thoroughly. If it is possible, then we try to take a bath, because like that is like the best thing that you can possibly do, right? If not, wash your hands the right way. We always try to limit the number of things that we take outside to like every time we take outside, because those are the number of things that you have to sanitize once you come back home. And for me, I just took a hairband of mine as well as this phone, mainly for vlogging purposes, as otherwise I would have never even taken the phone. And my mom also took just her phone, and these were the only 3 things that we had to sanitize. वैसे भी कपड़े obviously wash के लिए चले जाते थे. I totally recommend that you guys also take such precautions and like sanitize all the things that you take outside, and limit the number of things that you take outside, so that it becomes easier for you once you come back. So after quite a few days, like I guess 4-5 days or maybe even a week, I finally got the call from the vice principal of events of my school. She called me up and she congratulated me for being a captain, which was super dope, by the way. And she congratulated me and gave my mom a bunch of instructions as to how the whole Founders Day is going to be conducted. My mom has to wear a sari and everything. It was like the official thing, but just through a screen. And they even suggested that we should try practicing the official sashing, as the parent would be sashing the child. My mom is just going around the house everywhere and she's just like, is this place lit? Yeah, acha hai kya? Then we'll just vlog here and stuff like that. So,
You have to wear a sari also.
And we have to wear a sari also. The parent has to wear a sari, since my mom is the one who's sashing me. We'll see how this goes. I wanted to show you guys how my sash looks, how my captain wala sash looks. So like the day this actually happens, I am going to be wearing my school uniform. So I belong to the greenhouse, and I'm the captain of the greenhouse, also known as the Emerald Gladiators in our house, in our school. And this is how my sash looks. So let me just unwrap this. And there we go. Wait, am I holding it ulta? Yeah. So this is just like the gladiator helmet, headwear. I don't know that thing represents gladiators. It's just captain on it, and it's green in color because of Emerald House. So, and me and my mom are gonna practice wearing this, practice the sashing right now. So I thought I'll record that as well.
Paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights, paint the skies. Only you can make me move.
The school management was so serious about this event, just as serious as they would be even if there was no pandemic going on. Because when I tell you, like, first of all, it was fine, because like they conducted a meeting with the captains and both their parents to decide on a time that would be comfortable with all parents, because we are like a pretty big cabinet. The student council in our school is called as a school cabinet. We all agreed on a date, but that was not just it. There was a rehearsal Zoom call and everything. We had to attend 2 rehearsal Zoom calls where we, with our uniforms, where the parent could sash the child. It was just like the real thing, with ma'ams, with like all the possible ma'ams, like principals, vice principals, everybody was there. It was just like how it would be on that day, but it was still a rehearsal. Like, you could see that they were that serious. Today we have the second dry run, or the second rehearsal. Yesterday we had like this very short brief meeting, and where they just explained to us like how the thing will be happening, and if there were corrections, they corrected us there, and it went well. Tomorrow is the main event, and so tomorrow is the main event, as I said already, and tomorrow is the day my mom will be wearing a sari. And yeah, so right now my look is basically like I've just pinned my bangs to one side, and it's coming off. I'm pinning my bangs to one side, and I'm just wearing a ponytail with like a little braiding here, because usually in our school during investiture and Founders Day we are allowed to wear French braids. We are supposed to wear French braids, but then my hair is too short right now and I can't really wear French braids, so I have like an improvised braid going on my head. But yeah,
Can make me move.
forward. Then came the D-Day. That is the day it was all supposed to happen. So the day that was fixed was 6th of August 2020 when this would happen and my slot, like there were slots given to each captains. So my slot was around 10:45. So me and my mom were like just ready. I woke up at like 8 or 7 or something that day, and then we were like just ready since 9:45. We were like okay, अब पूरा सेट कर दिया, ट्राईपॉड भी वगैरह सब सेट कर लिया. My tripod was like the biggest blessing during this time because we got such good shots and everything with that, and my video came so good. Like I'll show you guys some behind the scenes and everything, but it was so good. I just absolutely loved it. It was like, and then I was officially invested as a captain, and yep, it was overall, it was one hell of an experience, and it was something that I've never experienced in my life, and I absolutely loved it.
I request the parents to honor the captains of the following houses. For every gladiators,
Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. If you watched the entire story time, thank you so much for your support. But anyways, this would be the end of this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, please make sure you guys subscribe to my channel because subscription is totally free. And with all that being said, I'll see you guys in my next. Bye guys.